Hey guys, this is Luke Ramey with Cookeville Creative, and the Biz Foundry asked me to do a community call that looks at video usage in digital marketing, and I was pleased to do it. At Cookeville Creative, we do video production for businesses that want to use it in advertising, for content creators to help them create a quality content, and we do podcasts and other things like that. And so we love all this stuff, and video usage in digital marketing is something we keep an eye on all the time. And the truth is, video marketing is getting more and more in our social media area. Marketingcharts.com said that in 2019 they asked business owners and people who use digital marketing and marketing firms, how much are you putting into your digital marketing using video? And they said, this is one of their answers. They said 92% of digital marketers say that video is important in their marketing plans. And this was in February of 2020. So this was actually February of 2020 when they said this, which is pre-COVID. They were saying that video was important in their marketing plan. 92%. That's huge. That's everybody basically is saying that video is important. Now, in the same survey, 88% of marketers said that video gives them a positive ROI, return on investment, when they use it. That means 88% of the people that are using video in marketing are seeing a return on that. And so with numbers like that, we can't discount it. Now, compared to other numbers, same question, 2015, 33% of the same group said that video was winning in ROI. They were actually getting a return on investment, only 33%. A lot has changed in a small amount of time. And the biggest reason for that is our consumption of video media. So anything from, being more comfortable streaming TV shows to more video usage personally in our social media, we consume more video, and we're happy to consume more video. And because of that, we've got to talk about video usage when we're talking about digital marketing, because it's a huge platform and it's not going to go down. Spend on video marketing globally was estimated at $45 billion in 2019. Just on video marketing is what it was. I'm not talking about movie productions or anything like that. I'm talking about just marketing. $45 billion worldwide. I mean, that's incredible. The estimation for 2021 was that it would be up to $61 billion in 2021. And that estimation was made before COVID wreaked havoc on our world and moved everybody more online and moved investment dollars from print media, from billboards, from traditional sources of advertising to digital online marketing. And so we have to understand that if you're a small business, you have to at least pay attention to video usage in marketing. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to answer the question, why should we be using video in our advertising? And honestly, the answer to that's pretty easy because we just answered it, right? We should be using it because that's what people are expecting, and that's what we're getting a good return on investment. We should be using video. Even Facebook says about 65% of their interactions, personal and with business, 65% in the year 2025 will be video based. I mean, that's huge for a platform like Facebook to come out and say that's how important video is going to be in communication. So as we look at this, we don't disagree, I don't think, that video is important to online advertising. The question I want to help you answer today is how. How can I use video in my business? And so how can we use that? And I want to specifically look at marketing today. Now, we can talk all about the delivery of content. We create content for people who the actual content is their product or their service that they're delivering. And that's not really what we're going to be talking about today, although that is important, and all forms of what we're talking about today can be used in there. It would be framed a little bit differently, but we want to talk specifically today about advertising or using video for marketing. That's what we're going to be looking at. And so we have to consider a few things when we look at video for marketing purposes. Today I want to focus on what's the right voice to use. And when I say voice, it's really a term I'm throwing in there that maybe is not even appropriate. But I want to look at three different voices that we can use today, three different ways that we can capture and deliver video to use in marketing. Now, the first one of those would be low budget. I want to talk about low budget option. And some of you guys out there have a business and you don't even have a marketing budget. You're just throwing any pennies and scraps and anything you can to get that done. I want you to know you can still use video in your marketing online, even if you don't have a budget for it. Even if you're not getting professional video done, don't let that stop you from using video. But I want to encourage you to use it the right way. Low budget phone videos. That's what I'm talking about. That iPhone, maybe you've got a administrative assistant that's really handy with an iPhone, or you've got a second tier sales guy that's 20 years old and he's got a phone and he thinks he can shoot a motion picture with it. That's great. That's awesome. How do you utilize that? How do you utilize that tool for marketing? And so one of the things that I think is great, and I want to do this today. I want to assume that your business is a hair salon. So you have a hair salon. And so what can we use low budget video to do for your hair salon? So one of the things we can do is I would suggest like a time-lapse haircut style. You know what I mean? Like sitting in the chair, you set up your phone, you set it to time-lapse, and you shoot this time-lapse video of it going on. The lighting doesn't have to be perfect in it. It's okay if the lighting changes during it. It's a time-lapse video. You expect that. It's not super important what's all in the shot or how it's framed, as long as you can see the haircut. This is a pretty low-hanging fruit for iPhone videos, is doing a time-lapse shot with it, or a little GoPro, if you got a little GoPro or some other little low-budget camera, not quite professional grade camera. You can do a great little time-lapse video. That's a great tool for it. Another one is, let's say for your hair salon, you can do like a showcase chair spin, just a short little, we're talking a 5 to 7 second video that you're going to throw up on Instagram or another social media platform, and you're just going to do the chair spin so you can see the whole haircut and style, and you could even do like a compilation of those, maybe at the end of every month. Instead of doing one all the time, you could do at the end of the month, you do a compilation of all these chair spin hairstyle videos. That's something you can shoot with your iPhone. That's something you can shoot with a little DSLR camera or a GoPro or something lower budget. That's something you can do yourself and put together, and you should be doing it. If you own a hair salon, you should be doing these things. You don't need to hire a professional to come in to do it. You don't need Cookeville Creative for it. You can do these yourself. So they're easy to put together. Low budget will always be, things that have a small lifespan. So something that you're putting out online in an ad or content on your social media that has a very short lifespan. This is not going to live out there for long. This is not something you're going to keep sending people back to. It's just short and to the point, and it goes away. Another way of this is like maybe at your hair salon you've got some new product in that you sell. You sell for a distributor and you just got a new product. Doing a quick unboxing where you have your administrative assistant or your host at your salon holding the phone and watching you unbox it. That's a good thing to do. Just real quick, throw together a quick 15-second, 30-second video that you can throw out on social media. Again, this doesn't have a long lifespan. It's meant for those 1 to 2 days when you post it to get that interaction. Those are things you can be doing. Those are things you should be doing. And I'm going to say this, even if you're hiring professional work done, and we're going to talk about that in just a little bit, even if you're hiring professional video work done, these are things you should be doing with video content anyway. Because honestly, if you look at all social media algorithms, if you look at YouTube algorithms, all of them are consistent and quality. You know what I mean? Consistent is important and quality is important. And we might not have the quality in this, but we can be consistent. If you're consistently putting up haircut style, chair spins, if you're consistently putting those up, people are going to take notice of it and they're going to look for it. They're going to tag their friends in it when it's their friend. It's going to be contagious. It's good advertising at low budget. So that's our low budget option. You're just producing some things that have very minimal, if any, hopefully no editing, but very minimal editing, if anything, something you can do on your phone in iMovie or whatever. So now the next option, the next voice I want to talk to you about. And this one I think has gotten more prevalent as days have gone on here, especially with COVID, is the live stream option. Everybody is like, oh, I want to go live. I want to go live quick. I want to do this. I love the live stream option. I think it has its place. It's not for everything, but it is for some things. And I want to encourage you in that there's a way to do it cheap. There's a way to do it free. There's a way to do it for a little bit more money when the content's just a little bit more important. Facebook Live is one of those things that most people think of. When they think of live stream options for their business, they think Facebook Live. Flip open my camera, go to the business app, the business Facebook app, go there and go live from my page. That's what they think of. And that's true. You can definitely do that with your phone. You can even get a little holder for it, a little, small tripod. You can probably pick up a little small desktop tripod for $15. You can get a little clip for it for maybe $10 to $20 for your iPhone, put it in there, and you can go live right there. Let me give you a couple tips for that. I think it's really important. Live stream can be best used when the information is immediate and when the information is time sensitive. And I want to caution you a little bit. I think live stream should always be used when interaction is important. When interaction with it is important. If you want to do a drawing for a giveaway, if you want to introduce a new product with, if you sign up in the next 10 minutes through our comments here, you can get it. Then live stream is absolutely a good option. I think the dangerous thing people do is they use live stream as a lazy way to put out video content. And that's what I want to caution you against. That's a great use of low budget stuff, is to do those little unboxing videos and things like that. If it doesn't need the interaction of live, if it's not time sensitive, then why would you do it live? Why wouldn't you take some time to do it right and make sure it looks good? And so I want to caution you, I think the live stream option is important. I think you should be doing it in your business. But always think about what is my best use of this. So for marketing purposes, a good reason to use a live stream event for your hair salon would be maybe you have a new product you want to highlight and you want to do a giveaway. All right. As a promotion, you want to do a giveaway. So in advance of it, you post to Facebook, going live at 4 p.m. Make sure you don't miss it. You promote that in advance, and then when you go live for a little bit. And one of the big things that people miss sometimes when they go live for the first time or the 10th time, some people, you got to give people time to get into it. So when you go live at 4 p.m., make sure maybe you're going live at 3:55 is when you actually push live on it, and you have a little bit of interaction, and you let people load in, and you say hello to people when they join the live stream. So when they pop up, Helga has joined, you can be like, hey, Helga's here from wherever, Cincinnati, Ohio, whatever. You're saying who they are and you're welcoming them and you're like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. Those types of things, encouraging people to comment. But give yourself some minutes to get into it. And then maybe you're doing this promotion. You're giving away this new product. You go live and you say things like, if you can guess the price of this in the chat in the next 20 seconds, the closest person that gets to that price, I'm going to give this product to, or this line to, or a free haircut to. You do some sort of giveaway that's instant, that gets you reveal the winner right away. That's a great use of live stream. That's a great use. People will start plugging in, and I would say this too. The live streams I've seen that are successful are ones that are consistent. So if you do a live stream once every 6 months, I would not expect great results from your live stream videos. But if you're doing a live stream every week with a giveaway, or twice a month with a giveaway, or every month on the 8th of the 8th day of the month, you're doing this giveaway and you've got promotions around it and you go live, you're going to see a lot of success from those live stream videos. And again, that can be done straight from your phone. You can go live on that, or you can do a camera plugged into your laptop. They're great ways to do it. Another one, if you're a hair salon, okay, when you do the giveaway, you can then do okay, everyone's a winner today, because if you book an appointment, so if you head over to haircutsrus.com and book an appointment with my schedule, in the next 30 minutes, in the next day, you get 50% off or something like that. If you do another promotion on there to where you give something away where there's one winner, and then you give a discount away that everybody that was engaged kind of gets to win a little bit, those are great promotions. So I do want to encourage you to do that. This is good use of live content. Now, I want to caution you, a lot of people, I said it before already, but a lot of people go live because they're just lazy. They don't want to edit a video. They don't want to produce it. They don't want to post it. And so I'll just go live instead. That'll be better. It's not. A lot of times if you go live and you don't have your script thought out and you don't have exactly the way you want that live video to go thought out, it's gonna miss. And so I encourage you, only use live when it's time sensitive and interaction is key. Those are the two. So we've talked about low budget. We've talked about, low budget stuff for producing regular and consistent content, keeps the brand fresh out in front of customers. Live stream content for those times when you want interaction and immediate responses. It's important, time sensitive. We've talked about, but now let's look at professional post-produced, content. And first off, let me say that you can do professional content at either of the other two spots. If you've got the budget for it, if you've got a budget to do live streams and you want to do a live stream every month and hire a company like Cookeville Creative or somebody else to come in and produce that for you, that's a great idea. You should definitely, it's worth it to put money into that, but you don't have to. So even in the low budget, if you want to do, the chair spins and have somebody come in a few times a month and shoot that, I think that's a great idea. That's great. But don't let the cost of something stop you from doing video. If you can't pay for it to be done, do it and do it cheap anyway. But I do want to talk about professional content now. We're going to talk about stuff that you can't really do on the cheap or you shouldn't really do on the cheap. And that's going to be content, for one, like we talked about at the beginning, if this is content that you're delivering to someone, like this is your product or service that you're delivering, you don't want to cheap out on that. You want to do a good job delivering it because the standard is high. People are used to quality produced online video. If you look at any popular YouTubers out there or not popular YouTubers out there, the kind of quality that are coming out of some of these studios are incredible. I mean, it's incredible post-production. It's great. They've obviously written great scripts for it and come prepared for it. And so I want to tell you, if you're delivering content, if you're the hair salon doesn't work maybe you're doing a class, you want to deliver a class to someone on, how to do something with hair. That class, you should do it at a much higher level because people are used to it at a much higher level. And so that's one of the big reasons why if you're delivering content as your product or service, you want to do it at a little bit higher professional level. So I always encourage you to do professional video. Now, a project like that, could cost anywhere from, if you're doing it for content, like it's actual product or service, that could cost you anywhere from $350 to $2,000. I mean, on those videos or more even. You could spend more money than that. And so I would say, for a full scope of what that looks like, you've obviously got to talk to someone that's doing it professionally. I encourage you to get multiple bids for all of your projects that are professional, especially if it's your content that is product or service that you're delivering. Always get multiple bids on it. Even if Cookeville Creative's bidding on it, you should get somebody else's price too. It only makes us look good. So if we're not doing the video for a product or a service to deliver, but we're just doing it for marketing purposes, it's smart to use professional services when it's going to have a longer shelf life. Let's say you want a video for your website when you welcome guests to your website that talks about who you are, how you came to be, what you're all about, what your passions are, what you're trying to move forward, what your product is, how to interact with you. When you're putting out a video like that, a little bio piece, you want to spend some money on it. It's worth it to spend money on that, to put it out there. And that's an advertising video, and it's going to have a longer shelf life. You want to be able to use that video for a year, 18 months. You want that video to last a little bit longer, so you choose to use professional services. Now, at Cookeville Creative, so that's the company I own with Casey Lemons. If you've ever met Casey, we work together on projects all the time. To accomplish that, we could easily do that, and we do it all the time for $350, okay? We shoot the video, we throw some B-roll on it, and you've got a nice little video for your website. Maybe it's 3 to 5 minutes long, inviting guests, welcoming them, telling them how to interact with you, giving them an action step to take. That's a real quick video, easy to make, low budget as far as professional video is concerned, $350 with us. Now, and you can go get a bid from someone else. You don't have to use us, but that's what it would be. If you commit another $150, okay, another $150 to put behind that video in just Facebook advertising, okay, social media advertising in a Facebook ad campaign that accurately showcases you and your products. If you put that out there, you're going to be inviting people to purchases. Well, this is the great thing. So if you do that, 350 plus 150, you're at $500. You're looking at a $40 a month commitment for an entire year. So you're gonna use the same video for this ad campaign. You're gonna run it 12 months with $150 behind it. And you're gonna have an ad out there in people's feeds for an entire year for $40 a month. And it's gonna be quality video. And that's how affordable it can be. But that's what you wanna spend more money on. You don't wanna shoot that video with your phone. You don't wanna put $150 behind a video that you've shot with your phone. But if you're gonna spend the $350 for an ad campaign, you can put more money behind it and get a lot of bang for your buck professionally. So I wanna encourage you to do that. This is the level of professional video I think every business needs to do, really regardless of size. Even if you've got a small or almost no budget for marketing, surely you can commit $500 in a year to it. And that's gonna push your business just one step closer to looking good online in your advertising. So we've talked about 3 different voices that we can use to capture and deliver video. The first one being low budget, shooting things with your iPhone. If you've got that hair salon, maybe those are the chair spin hairstyle videos or something like that. Live stream, maybe you're going live when you've got new product in and you're gonna do a giveaway and it's time sensitive and you want some interaction online and pull people into a decision right away. That's what we're gonna use live video for. And then you have your professional video. That means if the video is gonna have a longer shelf life, if I'm gonna use this in bigger ways, if I'm gonna put money behind it for advertising, I'm going to leave it online longer. You want to use professional video for that. So it's been a joy talking to you about this, and I hope that you will plan on using in the upcoming year, you'll start using video as a part of your advertising budget.